So we have that NCAA Women's College Basketball scores for Thursday, December 18th, 2025. Number 3, South Carolina, 103-44, Suffolk. Number 13, Vanderbilt. Overall, you winning 64-35. Number 50, Baylor City, 6 years old. Number 19, USC, E6, 39 over Copai. Number 2, Ohio State, 69-45, Norfolk State. In overtime in the education game at Hampton. Bradford defeated Hampton, 73-67. Mammoth beats here on their education day, kids day, future day. Everyone see where the kids usually learn stuff about health and fitness, or like there's some educational component tied to it. Like maybe they tour the school, learn about like what opportunities they have in the future for college, or you learn something like health and fitness that can relate to them. That kids want something that the kids will enjoy. Would enjoy. That's educational based, and then go watch one basketball game, have some fun. Mama beats Yale on their 650-46. And different schools call different things, but it's basic field trip day, education day, kids day, all the same thing. It's also 67-43 Arkansas Pine Bluff. USC Chicago 68-68 or Northwestern. Oregon 85-59 or Portland in their education thing. Then in 2 overtimes in the OVC opener, SIU Edwardsville defeated Eastern Illinois 59-52. Eastern Illinois was a solid team last season. Like their non-conference wasn't like the best, but then in conference they kept stringing together a lot of wins. But there's not today though. So they might have been 2-8 in non-conference, and then they strung maybe they were 5-0 in OVC play though, so they're 7-8 overall though. So I remember them last year. That's kind of something. They were kind of like that, a team like that, Not this year. They fall our OVC opener. Eastern. Southern 68-47 Georgia State. Virginia Tech 79-54 Florida State. Miami 64-61 over Wake Forest. And we survived over Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons. Pittsburgh 90-46 over State Princess. Southern Miss 84-65 over South Alabama. Timor it's an OVC win in their opener. E6-78. Southern 57-40 over Lord. Western Ice 74-65 over Linmer. Now early on in conference play, if you look at overall non-conference records, Western Ice looks the best though. They're 9-1. So they do look the best overall. But Southern Indiana has been a solid team in the OVC too. In OVC play, they only had 6 non-conference games. Southern or 8 non-conference games. Southern Indiana has. And they have another one against Tennessee, but still only 9 non-conference games. That's not many, Then we have Sanford 65-59 Robesco, and 65-50 Western Michigan. Tennessee Tech 78-66 or Missouri State. So all these top, there's a lot of good teams with good records. So once conference play comes, really up to swing. It has a little bit in. Who's good, who's not. We see. Bradley 64-47 Southern. Auburn 62-50 over Alcorn State. South Dakota in the class, they defeat UT Grand Valley 71-44 in South Dakota. In UT Grand Valley in the Malibu class 2-0. Or 0-2, excuse me, at 0-2. And then South Dakota ends at 1-1 as they lost to Pepperdine and UT Rio Grande. Or they lost to Pepperdine, the host, but they beat UT Rio Grande Valley. UT Rio Grande Valley played North Dakota, South Dakota, and then And then Pepperdine will play South Dakota and North Dakota State. And then basically, North Dakota State, South Dakota are not playing each other. It's not like where you can have, there's two teams from the same conference and they don't want to play each other. Like in FIU, they have an FIU Christmas Classic coming up. In Florida Atlantic and Florida National already played. So, but they're still gonna in their non-conference, but they're still gonna rematch in their, in the Classic. And they don't want to do it even South Dakota and North Dakota State, even if they played as a non-conference contest, had that game as a non-conference game and counted as a conference game. They don't want to play it. Or if it did count as a conference game, either way, they don't want to play each other. And so that kind of screws out Pepperdine being able to play every team, all three teams, Or Robert 74, 73 North Texas. NC State 87, 58 or Georgia Tech. Duke goes at South Dakota State 87 to 54. East Tennessee State 59 37 Gardner Webb. That goes 70 47 over Houston Christian. Incarnate Word 79 60 over winless New Orleans. New Orleans is 0-10 now. 0-2 in South Dakota. Arizona 105 59 over Bowman. UC Irvine 93 72 over Utah. Northern Arizona 77 56 Chicago State Northridge. And UC Santa Barbara 88 63 over East Washington.